Well, good morning. Today is Monday, February 19th. You'd think I would have thought it was the 10th since I thought Saturday was the 8th, but no, today's the 19th. Today would have been my brother Patrick's 61st birthday, but he passed away when he was 54, much too soon, and I miss him every day. I really do. I had a terrible weekend. Terrible weekend. It was so bad. I started to track on Saturday, and I never really finished tracking. I don't know. Everybody knows when you're on a weight loss journey, there's going to be ups and downs, and you're gonna have gains, you're gonna have losses. You might stay the same. You might work really, really hard the whole week and not have a loss. I went back and checked my tracker, and I really didn't see anywhere that I went bad. Even on last Sunday, when I don't track, I did, remember what I ate, and I didn't really go crazy eating that. So it really threw me because I really went there with the whole thought that I was going to lose at least a half a pound. I really was hoping for 1.1, but I really, really, really thought I lost at least a half a pound. And when I got on the scale and she told me I gained 0.1, I was so discouraged. I was just so discouraged. And I went home. Well, actually, I didn't go home from there. We went and we bought, because I had Kylie with me. I stayed for the meeting. I love my leader because we never even talked about the book because there were so many people in the meeting struggling. And we just took the time to support them, talk about their struggles for the week, and I didn't raise my hand because the people that were struggling, they all had gains. I mean, like major gains, and I just didn't feel right in saying anything about my little small 0.1 when they were talking about 4 and 5 and 6 pound gains. But I did take a lot out of the meeting. I really did. So it wasn't like a total waste of time. And then we left because Kylie had come with me. And we went and we bought my bird food because I love to. I only feed the birds outside. It's not birds in the house. I only have birds outside. I only feed the birds outside in the winter. I don't feed them in the summer because they pay me back by pooping on everything. My lawn chairs out in front, my pool deck. In the summer, in the spring and the summer, they can find their own food. But it's very difficult in the winter, and especially this winter when we had so much snow because so much of the things were covered and it was hard for them to find food. And I like to sit in this room and just look out the window and watch them. I had a couple woodpeckers yesterday and a couple other birds. And luckily the hawk hasn't been back because I know that he would prey on my little birds. But I got off track there a little bit. But anyway, we went and we got the bird food, and then we went to Kroger's, and I was getting my stuff, and I told Kylie because Kylie wanted to get a donut, and I told her, I said, well, go pick out the donut you want. Well, Kylie is special needs, and I just assumed because she looks normal and she acts normal, but she's not. I don't know how to say it, but when you get to know Kylie, you realize that she struggles in life. And I didn't realize that Denise doesn't allow her to go in and just get a donut. And because she's just touches them and that. So I walked over there to help her, and I got a donut. I didn't need a donut, and I wasn't strong. I wasn't strong enough. And so I got a donut. And I thought, well, it's just one donut. We'll track it and we'll move on, because that's what I always tell you guys. Track it, move on, let it go. And so then from there we went to the post office and I got mail. I was really happy about it. And Jim had got pizza the day before for dinner. And I knew that I was going to have pizza, cold pizza for dinner. I had tracked it. I had it in my mind that that's what I was going to do. I was going to track it. And, sorry, I got a message here. Did you go for a ride there? Sorry. But anyway, I knew I was going to track it. I was going to eat it for dinner. And then I made the mistake of having it for breakfast. And that was the biggest mistake I could have made, because it kind of gave me the notion that I could eat whatever way I wanted for the rest of the day. And I went crazy. I absolutely went crazy. I found my chocolate almonds in the drawer, and I ate the chocolate almonds. I didn't portion them out. I ate them right out of the bag. I ate the donut. I had the 2 pieces of pizza. And then for dinner, I had another 2 slices of pizza because there was 4 slices left. Jim won't eat pizza the next day. And the old me said, we can't waste food. We can't throw that food away. Just eat it. It'll be fine. I was going to eat it on Sunday, which I probably should have. But I thought, no, I'm not going to eat it on Sunday. I'm going to eat it now and get it over with. And I just went crazy. And that's just not who I want to be. And I really have to think of who I want to be. And everybody knows how to lose weight. You know how to track, and you need to exercise, and you need to know how to do it. But you really need to know who you are and why you were heavy in the first place. And I have to figure out why I'm heavy. Everybody always says, well, I love food so much. Well, duh. Everybody loves food. Skinny people love food, but they know how to eat in the right proportion. Why did I have to think that I could go back to my old way of eating? Because my old Sandy would have had the pizza for breakfast and then willy-nilly the rest of the day, and that's exactly what I did, willy-nilly the rest of the day. Another thing you would have thought that would have kept me on track was just the mere fact that Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie had asked me to do a before and after collab with her. And Carrie, please don't think that this had anything to do with my binge eating, because I would not want anyone to feel any kind of guilt. Number 1 rule in losing weight is you are responsible for yourself. No one else is responsible for you. You can use the excuse, well, if Carrie wouldn't have asked me to do the before and after pictures, I wouldn't have ate so crazy like that. No, that's not true. I didn't open the door and Carrie didn't come in the house and say, okay, Sandy, start eating the way you used to eat. I made that choice all on my own. And I struggled the whole weekend because of the choice of having the pizza in the morning. I have to realize and think, why do I eat? Who am I? I have to go down deep and figure out, why am I eating so much? Who am I? Why am I on this journey? And while I was looking through the pictures and the videos, I found this video, and I'm going to share it with you. I shared it on my collab, but I'm going to share it once again with you right now. Okay, I know I've lost almost 65 pounds, but that's how I see myself. That's how I think I still look. That's how I still feel. And I don't know why I feel that way. I really don't. All my kids saw the videos and that, and they said, well, I don't remember you being that big. And then Jim saw it, and he said, well, I'm really proud of you. You've really come really far. But there's got to be a reason that I think that way of myself. I've told you before, I'm very confident in who I am. I have so much self-confidence in myself. We were just brought up that way. But then in the same sense, I was brought up as the oldest in an Irish Catholic family. I had way more responsibilities than my brothers and sisters had. I was responsible for them, whether they want to remember that or not. But if they got in trouble, I got in trouble, whether I was there or not, because I was supposed to watch over them. And I think part of the reason with my brother's birthday being today, as anybody, that my brother was an alcoholic, I've said that in the past, and he spent his time in jail. And the last time he was in jail, I bailed him out. He came to live with me. One of the rules was that he had to go to AA, which he did, and he wasn't drinking. He had found a program, found a sponsor. He was doing really great. And then I wanted to move. And so he said he would move with us. So I moved out here, and he lost his support group. Now, obviously, that's on my brother. That's not on me. Like I say with your weight loss journeys, you can't control other people. But he went back to drinking. And it's just, I blame myself for that. I blame myself for that a lot. And I know you're telling me don't, like I say, but it's just part of the way I was brought up, that Irish Catholic guilt. It's just going to be with me my whole life. And I have to accept that. I don't know why I eat. I really don't. There's got to be a reason. Maybe it's because if I think of myself as that person that's so big, that people will judge me right away and say, oh, I don't like you because you're fat. And so then I don't have to work harder to get them to like me. Like I said, I really don't care if you like me or not, but maybe deep down, I want you to like me. I don't know. I really don't feel that, but you have to figure out why you eat. And I have to figure that out. I really do. And it's not something that's going to come to me overnight, because obviously I've been on this weight loss program for 14 months. And I am making progress. I'm making really good progress. I know I'm making really good progress. But I still haven't figured out, why did those pizzas, 2 slices of pizza for breakfast, trigger me to go crazy for the rest of the day? Why did it remind me that that's the way I used to eat? It didn't do much better yesterday because I went to Burger King and got my cheese Whopper and fries, and also got onion rings and what else did I get? Oh, the Hershey pie, and I got a big 32-ounce Coke. So that's just who I am. I know that's who I am, and I have to figure it out. And then I had Cheetos later on in the day, and I had Girl Scout cookies. I just went crazy the whole day. I really did. How I woke up today and not feeling ill is beyond me. It's just, it was a blessing from God that I didn't wake up sick, because I went so bad over the weekend. And I am going to strive to track all week. I'm going to eat my 3 meals. I'm going to eat very healthy all week. And just know that on Saturday, I'm going to have a gain. I'm just going to go with the mentality that I'm going to have a gain on Saturday. That's how bad I went. I was so bad over the weekend. I didn't even get on the scale, but I wouldn't doubt that I gained 3 or 4 pounds. I really wouldn't, because I just went crazy. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to still go crazy the rest of the week. I was bad Saturday and Sunday. I know I was, and I tell you guys, move on, and then I don't follow my own advice. I'm always one that said, I always tell you what to do, but then I don't follow my own advice, and I need to start following my own advice. And, I know it seems like I'm in a really down, depressed mood. I'm not depressed. I'm just mad. I'm really mad at myself, because I know better. And Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. And I know I can do better. And I know that I'm on this journey to be healthy. And eating like the weekend is not eating healthy. And so I have to figure out the reason I do it. I know how to eat right. I know I need to exercise. Once I get back to walking, I know I'll have the weight come floating off. But I use the excuse, well, you know what, I'm not walking, so I'm not going to lose weight. That's not the way to look at things. It's just not. And I have to do better. I just have to do better. And I'm going to really say a lot of prayers this week. Sorry about the spit. I'm going to say a lot of prayers this week. And I'm really going to try to discover who I am. I thought I knew who I was. I really did. You could have asked me who I was, and I would have told you in a New York minute. I know exactly who I am. But until I figure out why I eat, why I want to put up that barrier around myself of fat to keep people away from me, I'm never going to succeed. And I want to succeed. So thanks for listening to me. Sorry about all the bull. And I'll see you on my other videos. This is just a quick little one I did. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay.